Swerve Strickland in action against Ricochet in tonight's epic main event. And now we are just 10 days away from Grand Slam Australia, where we can see the homecoming of timeless Toni Storm. Will she possibly regain that AEW Women's World Championship? Guys, we've got an incredible night ahead of us, but welcome right now, Jay White. Jay, I would love to talk to you about this newfound relationship you seem to found in Cope.
Yeah, look, I made it just in time. Luckily, we're so close to the airport. That new relationship, that's building in real time, right before your very eyes. There's no history between myself and Cope. Now, there's a little bit of history there. We haven't always seen eye to eye, but Renee, last time I saw you, I think I said, dealing with the Death Riders, I'm going to have to rely on those I wouldn't usually rely on. So now I have to rely on FTR. Now I have to rely on the rated R superstar, Adam Copeland. Because the Death Riders, they always seem to have done numbers. A little pig count, huh? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Right on time!
Alrighty then. Watching AEW Dynamite from the 5th. From February 5th.
And right there you see Mox taking White Jay White pairing off here. As there you see the bastard Pat Cash Wheeler. And action spilling all over the arena here, Taz.
Absolutely. I mean, it started on the outside as we saw as these men are making their way into this arena. Now it looks like they're right by the entranceway here.
And coming through the curtain, coming by that speaker into the barricade here at ringside. Cash Wheeler and Pack.
Well, you can't go wrong with a start like this.
How easy. Damn.
That's shattering. That entrance ramp, and now the rest of this melee spilling towards ringside. You see Dax Harwood and Wheeler Yuta, Claudio Castagnoli, and Cope in the crowd.
Wow, what an incredible way to start this telecast. You just forget it.
You're not kidding, Shabbat. They call it Hot Atlanta, and this is a hot start, as we call it.
And we're going to have to keep our heads on a swivel here at the broadcast position. And I believe to our right, Moxley and Jay White going in towards the ringside area. And Dax Harwood just wearing out Wheeler Yuta.
And we also saw that dramatic challenge that Colt made to John Moxley Saturday on Collision. That was well said and well thought out.
Yeah, Colt calling out John Moxley for that AEW World Championship.
Yeah, I love this. This is great. Fights all over the place, bodies dropping left and right.
And you know, this is the first time really that we've been seeing somebody that can match the firepower of the Death Riders, Tony.
Yeah, you got it. Wheeler walked into that. And turn around.
And the Blade Runner for Wheeler Yuta. Blade Runner perhaps for John Moxley, but back there.
Great timing by Pack to save the day for his guy Mox. As Dax big kick to the gut of Dax.
Look at the back of Pack from what happened on that entranceway.
Shatter machine for the bastard Pack. Claudio Castagnoli picking the leg of Dax Harwood.
Oh.
Swinging Harwood into the barricade.
Straight power by Claudio. Oh, watch out here.
Dax but Claudio with a huge uppercut.
Claudio, guys, he is a man's man, brother. Holy
Now,
smokes.
Jay White is outnumbered here 2-on-1 by Mox and by Claudio. Jay White gets beat down.
World champion and Claudio Castagnoli. John Moxley's so-called emissary of violence. But, it's Colt. Our rated R superstar.
Oh.
You see right there, though, Claudio took the bullet from Moxley. True team player right there. That's what Claudio did.
Yeah, that was not Colt's intended target. He has eyes only for the AEW World Champion, John Moxley.
And Moxley's getting nowhere in the ring. Look at this. He's helping Claudio out.
He's got a dumb man, Moxley. He's the world champ. He's a smart guy. Big Colt champ here in Atlanta.
Absolutely. But Colt's got the microphone.
Moxley. I don't know if you can hear it, but all these folks, they're chanting one name. So Moxley, come on. What's your answer? You still got a set of nuts? What is your answer for my challenge? You and me, one-on-one, for the AEW World Heavyweight Championship at Revolution.
Oh, he's going to answer him here.
And Moxley,
He's coming to the ring.
Mox is pissed.
marching forward.
You deserve nothing. You get nothing. The answer is no.
Moxley wants no part of Colt. It's very apparent, guys, to me.
Hey, listen, he's the
Wow,
champion.
it was.
Moxley! Moxley, you son of a bitch! Listen to me! I have another offer for you! Why don't I make you try to breathe with the switchblade whilst you choke and drown in a pool of your own blood? Yeah! John Moxley! Claudio Castagnoli! Versus Switchblade Jay White! The rated R superstar! Adam Copeland!
Moxley for a Brisbane brawl at Grand Slam just 10 days away.
The verbiage kicking up at an all-time high. Angers, frustrations.
Red hot issues between these men.
You're not kidding, man.
Tempers flaring to kick off this broadcast, and it seemed as if Mox accepted the challenge from Switchblade Jay White. We will confirm that and get back to you. But tempers flaring. It is only going to get hotter here tonight on Dynamite, live from Atlanta, Georgia. We heard Renee Paquette saying this is our main event tonight. Swerve Strickland, Ricochet, one-on-one, nowhere to run, nowhere to hide. Timeless Tony Storm will be in action tonight. She'll be taking on Queen Amanada and Mariah May, the AEW Women's World Champion, and Tony Storm's opponent in Brisbane will be joining us at the commentary desk. Will Ospreay, ahead of his Dream Team tag team match with Kenny Omega at Grand Slam Australia, will be taking on a member of the Don Callis family. Callis playing this one understandably close to the vest. Plus, the Don Callis family will be in action. Konosuke Takeshita, the AEW International Champion, and Kyle Fletcher will be taking on Brody King, Buddy Matthews, the Hounds of Hell. And speaking of which, Buddy Matthews, this past Saturday at Collision, seemed to get under the skin of the AEW Continental Champion, the Rainmaker.
I just find it very funny that you can call yourself a champion when you're too afraid to actually defend that title. And as you can see, there's no Julia and there's no Brody, so we can solve that issue right now if you'd like. No, you don't deserve it. I thought you'd say that. So I guess you're just still a bitch. I'm no bitch.
And Kazuchika Okada, once again, confirming that he is nonetheless, Kazuchika Okada taking the interesting step. He has challenged Buddy Matthews to meet him at Grand Slam Australia with the AEW Continental Championship on the line. And as we mentioned, the dream team of Ospreay and Omega will step into battle in Brisbane as they take on Konosuke Takeshita and Kyle Fletcher. And one half of that dream team will be in action right now on Dynamite. Let's head to the ring.
Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun.
Casper, as talented as Will Ospreay is, for as tremendous of a professional wrestler as Ospreay is, when you're stepping into battle against an unknown, especially an unknown of the Don Callis family, the deck is stacked against you.
Absolutely, Excalibur. That's a big problem. No matter how great you are, and this man in the ring, Ospreay is great. There is no doubt about it. But you don't know who to prepare for, Shivani. You don't know who to battle. You don't know how do you train for that. That's extremely difficult.
You know what? Don Callis will have another way. The question is, the fans wonder as well, who is it going to be? You know, we've already had incredible action, and the man's not even run for a match yet. What a night!
I know, it's definitely on fire here tonight. Got a good crowd on hand here in Atlanta for decades. Just an amazing wrestling town.
That's enough to turn your stomach. I think it's what they call it, roundabout. Ladies and gentlemen, I have a very important announcement to make. a man you went up and down the roads with. It's a man you called your brother, Rub. Ladies and gentlemen, Mark Davis.
Oh, the big man.
Hailing from Brisbane, Australia, soon to be made famous for the place that Kenny Omega and Will Ospreay get buried.
Look at the reaction.
He is the Ospreay killer, Mark Davis.
Reaction from Will Ospreay.
Well, one half of Aussie Open, Kyle Fletcher's longtime tag team partner, and somebody that, I mean, we're going to have to ask Don, if Don Callis heading to the desk, we got to get to the bottom of this because,
Well, these men know each other well. Ospreay knows. Listen, this is a shock to Ospreay.
yeah, Will Ospreay and Mark Davis, not only have they shared the ring together in the past, they've shared the same house together in the past. We've detailed how Kyle Fletcher, during the pandemic, he was stuck in England. Will Ospreay opened his home to Fletcher. He opened his home to Mark Davis as well. And Don, Mark Davis, even the Don Callis family, the sixth member.
Well, if he opened his home for Mark Davis, he's an idiot and a mark. Because he's held back Mark Davis his entire career. Oh my God. Mark Davis is a rough, tough customer. And the fans were chanting, you sold out towards Mark Davis.
Here's the deal. I signed Aussie Open 2 years ago. Davis happened to be in the hospital and gave Kyle power of attorney to sign for both of them. So I own Mark Davis, and his first job is to injure Will Ospreay and beat him here tonight.
So you're saying Davis is doing this essentially under duress?
He's been told what to do, and he's following instructions. You should take a hit.
Tomato.
But Don, you're all, I mean, Davis came back recently in the past, the recent past, I should say, and he was pissed off how you and Fletcher were handling business. Correct me if I'm wrong on that.
Well, there's a lot of people that are jealous of Kyle Fletcher. But now Mark Davis understands his lot in life. He either sits home or he comes to work under the Don Callis banner.
All right, that's fair. That's fair. Davis was seemingly getting the better of Ospreay, but Ospreay on to go.
Davis showing off his tremendous power.
Mark Davis is a heavy hitter. If you couldn't tell from the jump of this match here, that was just a big, huge backdrop there on Ospreay. And Taz, that's why Davis and Fletcher as a tag team complemented one another so well, right? Fletcher brought the speed, Davis brought the power. I gotta say, Don, I gotta give you some credit here, man. I know a long time now, and you're great at recruiting talent, and you did a good job here with Davis. Not the cover, the lateral press.
Listen, you know better than anyone, Taz. We don't have to like people that we work with. Right. When you play football, you don't have to like the head coach, but you got to follow instructions. Right. That's the position Mark Davis is in right now. It's also a great opportunity for him. He beats Will Ospreay. He's a made man. Am I right?
Yeah, you're right. And you under that microphone in the entrance, you called Davis an Ospreay killer. I like it.
I don't know what you're calling him a made man if he wins. I think Mark Davis has already established himself as a great wrestler.
Not in my eyes, he hasn't.
Well, a great wrestler, a great tag team wrestler, but he's still looking for that breakout singles performance, and we could be witnessing it here tonight. Davis sits out with a senton.
That's his first singles match in AEW.
Cover. Two, and Ospreay able to kick out. I'll tell you this, guys, I mean, when we get a shot, you'll see the chest of Ospreay looks like some rare roast beef, man. Those chops are eating up the pecs of Ospreay.
Ospreay is a guy, he's very emotional, he's not very bright, he's intellectually challenged in my opinion. He's really just obsessed with wrestling, it's all he knows, and he thinks his friends are really his friends. So in his mind right now, he's at a mental disadvantage because he can't believe it. His good friend, that as you say, he opened his home. Who cares? His good friend's kicking his butt right now.
Well, for the money, and I don't blame Dave. Listen, I don't blame him. Listen, you got the money, Don, and you got the power. So I don't think this guy's sold out. I think it's a good career move. Yeah, whether Davis wants to or not, he is fighting off with one of his closest friends here with a ironclad Don Callis family contract floating over his head. Oh, arm strikes there right to the sternum.
You guys may have noticed just a few minutes ago that Mark Davis was showing the sign of the United Empire, and then he quickly drew it down.
Yeah, he did do that. Yep. Davis now looking to bring Ospreay down to earth the hard way.
It's going to be a big crash if it happens, guys.
But Ospreay goes right hands to the body of Davis. Oh, and Davis, he's got a history of knee injuries.
That's right.
Ospreay knows that as well. Big springboard flying forearm by the aerial assassin with a big huge tip up there. And Will Ospreay in the driver's seat. Don Callis trying to cook up Mark Davis. Fans don't go anywhere because the action continues tonight live on Dynamite. Choose Advil Liquid Gel for faster, stronger. Advil, the pain away. Now for something you can both agree on. A Sleep Number smart bed is perfect for couples. The Climate 360 smart bed is the only bed that cools and warms on each side. And all our smart beds adjust the firmness for each of you. Let's agree to agree on better sleep. And now save 40% on the new Sleep Number Special Edition Smart Bed, plus 0% interest for 36 months. Shop a Sleep Number store near you.
Smoking gave me gum disease, and I lost all my teeth. Here's my tip. You might think quitting feels like pulling teeth. Trust me, it's not even close.
You can quit. For free help, text QUIT NOW to 333-888.
Did you know it's possible to have a heart attack at age 36? I didn't. Here's a tip. If you smoke, it's totally possible. That's what happened to me.
You can quit. For free help, text QUIT NOW to 333-888.
I told myself I was okay with my moderate to severe rheumatoid arthritis symptoms.
With my psoriatic arthritis symptoms. But just okay isn't okay.
And I was done settling.
If you still have symptoms after trying Humira, Rinvoq works differently. Rinvoq is a once-daily pill from the makers of Humira that can rapidly relieve joint pain, stiffness, and swelling as fast as 2 weeks for some. And even at the 3-year mark, many people felt this relief. Rinvoq can stop joint damage, and if PSA, it leaves skin clear or almost clear.
Rinvoq can lower ability to fight infections. Before treatment, test for TB and do blood work. Serious infections, blood clots, some fatal. Cancers including lymphoma and skin. Serious allergic reactions, GI tears, death, heart attack, and stroke occur. CV event risk increases in age 50 plus with a heart disease risk factor. Tell your doctor if you've had these events: infection, Hep B or C, smoked, are pregnant, or planning. Don't take if allergic or have an infection.
Ask your rheumatologist if switching to Rinvoq is right for you.
And take back what's yours. At Domino's, 2 or more medium 2-topping pizzas give you 34 million different flavor combinations for just $6.99 each. But when you add on 8 different flavors, every single bite is a new combination. Add a gift cup when you mix and match tonight at Domino's.
Old Spice writers' long-lasting freshness makes them smell good, so coach themselves slacking.
If you're working hard, how do you stop a rat?
So I trade, gone simply, took my Old Spice swagger and got a grill named after me. They're the Overites 3 volts. Broke a record. Broke my leg. Broke my record with my broken leg. Until coach said, I am the freshman with you, son. Sometimes a man must overcompensate for his freshness.
Now it's easy to catch up with your local news and weather on YouTube TV. To watch NBC 10 Live, set a reminder for an alert. The newscast is about to begin. To watch at your convenience, add NBC 10 Newscast to your library. NBC 10 on YouTube TV. This is why you turn to 10.
Panera's packed with flavor bagels just got stacked with even more for just $7.99. Meet our new Asiago bagel stacks. Choose from the chicken Roma, grilled chicken and green goddess dressing, the spicy steak, or zesty Tuscan. Only $7.99 each, and only at Panera for a limited time.
AEW Dynamite live from Atlanta, Georgia. I'm Excalibur, joined by the Human Suplex Machine Taz, the inevitable Tony Schiavone, and the odious Don Callis here at the desk as Mark Davis, representing the Don Callis family, against his seemingly former friend Will Ospreay. Like a spray killer. Refer to him as that, Excalibur.
Well, that remains to be seen, Don.
Look at this. Oh my God. Dragon suplex with a release. Yeah, release dragon turn. Oh, it's up. What a knee strike. Very nice.
Landing on the back of his head, I do believe.
Now, Mark Davis, longtime tag team partner. Oh, good God. Kyle Fletcher and Aussie Open. That's some street fighting stuff right there. Yeah, longtime friend of Will Ospreay, now making the lateral press, and Ospreay able to kick out.
You know, Mark Davis, one of the most successful exports ever from Brisbane, Australia. Brisbane, which is now in just a little while going to be known as the place where Kenny Omega and Will Ospreay got buried by Takeshita and Kyle Fletcher.
Yeah, Grand Slam Australia taking place 10 days from now. Immediately airing after NBA All-Star Saturday night on TNT. Osprey showing that explosive offense. Man, that was impressive. That's the thing. But Will Ospreay, even for a heavy hitter, somebody as powerful as Mark Davis, he's almost impossible to counter.
Will Ospreay's got the fans on their feet here. Look at this!
Ospreay leaves his feet, but you see how Ospreay even bounced off the chest of Davis. That's how massive of a man Davis is.
And the momentum and power that Ospreay brought into that, but the appointment Excalibur bounced off the big man.
Here it is again. That's the height and just the athleticism and driving it through him and bouncing off Davis. And now back to live action. Davis caught that. See that? Interrupting Ospreay on the springboard attempt. Went for a fireman's carry. Drop kick. Davis a chopping Larry and a 10. The hook kick comes around the corner. Cutter perhaps.
Yeah.
He's got to be in.
The cover. 2. And Don Callis. He was nearly putting his hands on referee Rick Knox.
That was a big kick out right there by Davis, man. Tip the cap to the man. I think we got a hidden blade coming here, Excalibur.
And if we do, this could be the end of the night for Mark Davis. As Ospreay
Turn around here, Don.
lining up.
No, not.
Davis knows Ospreay. We've been pointing that out throughout this match. Open hand.
Oh.
Rocked Ospreay with that lariat. Tough landing. Tough landing. And now. Good God. Pile driver. 1, 2, 3.
Damn.
And I'll tell you what, Ospreay's showing that fortitude. He's showing his toughness. That is tough to kick out of. You're not kidding.
Innovative way for Davis to use his size, leaping into that pile driver and dragging Ospreay down to the mat head first.
I think everybody in this arena, including the broadcast team, we all thought.
Real power. That's that grip strength I told you about. We all thought it was over.
Exposing that steel link right there. Big, strong steel link holding that second rope in that corner.
He tore it with his bare hands like nothing. Tore it with his bare hands behind the referee's back. Rick Knox only now noticing what Davis did.
Knox doing the right thing, doing his job. Absolutely, he's doing his job.
Yeah, preventing potential serious.
Yeah.
So much for the Ospreay killer, Excalibur.
Had it not been for the intervention of referee Rick Knox, that could have been disastrous for Will Ospreay.
Yeah, it sure did. Listen, I'll get down there the chair. Pissed off and furious. Ospreay realized Davis was dealing with the referee because that exposed buckle. Ospreay did nothing wrong. Hidden blade, Jones. Boom, thanks for coming. What a match, though.
10 days from now, Brisbane, Australia, Grand Slam Australia, the Dream Tag Team. Will Ospreay, Kenny Omega, take on Kyle Fletcher, and the AEW International Champion, the Alpha, Konosuke Takeshita. Grand Slam Australia airing immediately following NBA All-Star Saturday night on TNT 10 nights from now.
Don Callis still with us, beside himself. Look at this. Fans chanting Ospreay, Ospreay. And Don Callis doesn't know what to do. Oh, yes, bro. Atlanta! Oh, my God. It's like a little party in here, right? And Don, seeing as you like to crash the party, and you're a little bit of a party pooper, I've got a new best friend back there who I'm teaming up with in Australia Grand Slam.
Yeah. Kenny Omega!
He's trying to get out. He's right behind us. Look at him.
He's like a cornered, rusty dog. Whatever that is.
Kenny Omega. Yeah, baby.
What a reaction for Omega.
We saw Mark Davis. That remains to be seen whether he was coerced, whether he's press ganged into action tonight against Will Ospreay, or whether he joined willfully, but nonetheless, Will Ospreay's tag team partner in Brisbane at Grand Slam Australia will be Kenny Omega.
Kenny Omega,
A team tag that I think no one thought they would ever see.
no kidding. That's an AEW pioneer right there. Kenny Omega.
Now, we've been here a couple times now, but I don't remember a reception like that, so thank you very much, Atlanta. Now, this is more meant to be a celebration for my good pal Will Ospreay, but I got to get one thing off my chest. Mark Davis. Man to man, I have no clue what Don Callis has on you, but trust me, even though it might be scary, even though it may seem hopeless, help is there. And something that I learned is that there are people here you can trust. One week from now, I make my in-ring return to AEW in Brisbane, Australia. But listening to your guys' voices tonight just made me get the itch, and I had to come out here and say hello to you guys in person, so I hope you don't mind.
Oh, here comes Kyle Fletcher, Konosuke Takeshi. They'll be in tag team action later tonight. It's Brody King and Buddy Matthews.
And we've done this song and dance week in, week out. If you guys want to step through these ropes and test us out, we can do it right here, right now. If not,
Don Callis really doing the right thing here. I hate to agree with
you
that.
got nothing but time. I'm an EDP again. If not, then I suggest you guys pack a bag, hop on a jet, train, and get yourselves prepared for next week in Brisbane, Australia. It's going to be Grand Slam. Will Ospreay, Kenny Omega against Kyle Fletcher and Takeshita. It's been a long time since people could really feel what I was feeling in 2019. It's been a while since people could really feel what I was feeling in 2020, 21, 22, 23. And now that I'm back in 2025, all you people will get to feel the exact same things that I'm feeling. Because next week, it's not just going to be a match for fun. It's not just going to be a match to prove that we're better wrestlers than you. It's the match to prove that the future lies within this company. Not out there on the ramp, but right here in this ring. So I know it's been almost a year, but if you guys know the words, make sure you say it with me, because I must bid you adieu. So good night, Atlanta, mwah, and good night, bang!
An explosive departure.
That won't even shock me.
But we still have so much more Dynamite still to come tonight, but February 15th, immediately following NBA All-Star Saturday night, it is Grand Slam Australia. Kenny Omega, Will Ospreay versus Kyle Fletcher. And the Alpha Konosuke Takeshita, who will be in action later on tonight against the Hounds of Hell, Brody King and Buddy Matthews. our highly anticipated main event tonight, Dynamite in Atlanta. Swerve Strickland, Ricochet. So much bad blood between these two men, and it finally goes down tonight in Atlanta. Let's take a look back and see how we got here.
I know I'm the villain.
He's your forever AEW World Champion.
I get all the respect in the world, Spread. You pretended to be a superhero to these people, and they rejected you for it.
Ricochet is all elite.
What happened, Renee? They turned their backs on me. Everybody thought it was okay to mock and embarrass me.
You're still the same old Trevor. Let's see if you can get the number 1 seed for the Casino Gauntlet match.
You call yourself the most dangerous man in AEW, but ever since, man, I ain't felt no threat from you. I'm going to embarrass you.
Ricochet has the blood all over him from Swerve Strickland.
A man that I've known for 15 years. This goes all the way back to Underground CCW.
A picture is worth 1,000 words.
These are the risks you take when you think it's okay to bully and embarrass me. AEW has a special gift in exposing people for who they truly are. This isn't going to be no athletic exhibition. It's going to be a fight. You cannot win in a fight. He's the most dangerous man in AEW.
Welcome to the 100-degree sweat test. Which one of these two antiperspirants can stand up to the heat? That's it. Take it up a notch. Looks like ordinary antiperspirants can't take the heat. Ordinary antiperspirants can't fight something that's a secret.
Still have moderate to severe ulcerative colitis or Crohn's disease symptoms after taking medication like Humira or Remicade? Put them in check with Rinvoq, a once-daily pill.
When symptoms try to take control, I got rapid relief with Rinvoq. Check.
When flares tried to slow me down, I got lasting remission with Rinvoq. Check. And many were in remission, even at nearly 2 years.
And Rinvoq helped visibly reduce damage of the intestinal lining. Check.
Rapid symptom relief, lasting remission.
And visibly reduced damage. Check.
Rinvoq can lower ability to fight infections. Before treatment, test for contagion of blood work. Serious infections, blood clots, some fatal. Cancers including lymphoma and skin. Serious allergic reactions, GI tears, death, heart attack, and stroke occur. CV event risk increases if 50 plus with a heart disease risk factor. Tell your doctor if all these events, infection, FB or C, tumors, are pregnant or planned. Don't be allergic or have an infection.
Put UC Crohn's in check and keep them there.
With Rinvoq, ask your gastroenterologist about Rinvoq.
These dishes just aren't getting removed.
The problem isn't the machine. It's likely your detergent. Really? I recommend switching to Cascade Platinum Plus. These new pods are packed with more soaking, scrubbing, and rinsing additives. Plus, the grease-fighting power of God, easily removing up to 100% of tough stuck-on foods.
That's impressive.
And it works so well, it even keeps your filter clean. Cascade, the #1 recommended brand. It's straight, low, you're done.
When I use my Bosch dishwasher, I feel confident. Crystal dry touch with all these filters, even the hard to keep my food dry. You hear that noise too? I'm here to dish out vengeance on the dirty dishes. Iron water so put down the chips. Very possibly with it together.
The dishes, the more you wash, the more you feel like it.
So just need to vaporize that sore throat. Vapor Cool Drop is sore throat relief with the rest of the vapors.
Vaporize sore throat pain with Vicks Vapor Cool Drops. My moderate to severe Crohn's symptoms kept me out of the picture. With Skyrizi, feel symptom relief at 4 weeks. Many people were in remission at 12 weeks, at 1 year, and even at 3 years.
Don't use allergic. Serious allergic reactions, increased infections, or lower ability to fight them may occur. Before treatment, get checked for infections and TB. Tell your doctor about any flu-like symptoms or vaccines. Liver problems leading to hospitalization may occur when treated for Crohn's.
Ask your gastroenterologist about Skyrizi.
Now at Verizon, get iPhone 16 Pro, iPad, and Apple Watch Series 10, all free on us.
Welcome back to AEW Dynamite, where we await the arrival of our AEW World Tag Team Champions, Bobby Lashley, Shelton Benjamin, alongside MVP, the Hurt Syndicate.
Ladies and gentlemen, MVP and the AEW World Tag Team Champions, Shelton Benjamin, Bobby Lashley, the Hurt Syndicate.
Kaz, it was just a couple weeks ago where those two men, Lashley and Benjamin, to put it charitably, dismantled the former AEW World Tag Team Champions Private Party. And then we see West Side Gun, Buffalo's own West Side Gun, who can be heard on the entrance track of the Hurt Syndicate. But Ted, he was a drubbing. Oh yeah, no doubt about it. I mean, listen, these two men here with these tag team titles, they're going to be very difficult to top. Real tough to top them. I'm telling you that right now, Shivani, I promise.
I was thinking the same thing when they walked out, Taz. I was thinking, who in the world can beat these two men?
All right, Shelton Benjamin, a career-long tag team specialist. This is the first tag team championship of Bobby Lashley's career. On paper, it may seem like an odd couple, but in reality, it's anything but. Oh, yeah, no doubt.
Ladies and gentlemen, ATLians, and the AEW viewing audience, this is an official announcement from the Hurt Syndicate. Right now, I need everybody to stand on their feet in respect for the standard of excellence, Shelton Benjamin, the almighty Bobby Lashley, your new AEW World Tag Team Champions. Yeah, that sounds good, doesn't it? Alright, look, I'm gonna keep this short and sweet, because we gotta hop on a jet and head to New Orleans for the Super Bowl. Listen, I gotta give props to Private Party. Two young, talented athletes with a very bright future. They were just the wrong people in the wrong place at the wrong time. It wasn't their fault that they had to face the most devastating and dangerous tandem in all of professional wrestling today, the Hurt Syndicate. And I'd like to put everyone else on notice. If you're an AEW athlete, and if you are a champion, get ready. Because eventually, when we choose, we are coming to see you. And we are going to hurt you and take your title. But until that time, we're open for business. And if you would like an opportunity to face the Hurt Syndicate for the Tag Team Championships, we'll accept it.
I think we're getting an answer here, to say the least.
There's been a lot of speculation. We've seen the videos about the impending return of Austin and Colton Gunn, the Gun Club, former AEW World Tag Team Champions in their own right, Tony.
Champions, confident, young.
Hey, I respect this. Out of the guns right here. Come out. Say, hey, we want our gold back. I like this. I like this return by the Guns. I dig it.
I agree, Taz. You gotta have a lot of bravery to stalk to the ring here.
Well, you gotta have a lot of bravery to upstage MVP and the Hurt Syndicate as well.
Very well said. Absolutely.
Guns don't sweat them, I promise you that. They don't.
Now, we don't mean any disrespect coming out here and interrupting y'all, but
We know y'all are businessmen, so we'd like to come in the ring and talk a little business. Well, you don't look like businessmen. You're certainly not dressed like businessmen, but you're conducting yourselves as men. So why don't you step on up here and state your business? In the ring. Let's talk face to face like men.
Wow, Austin, they better be careful.
You're not kidding.
3-on-2 situation, but the guns, they're smart guys.
Now, before we get to the business part, first things first. Got down from my Atlanta, Georgia! Go members! Now, we haven't had the pleasure of introducing ourselves, but we are the Guns. We are former... We are the Guns. We are former AEW Tag Team Champions, and we've been waiting 2 years to get our rematch on TV. And I think the only reason you have them right now is because we've been gone. But guess what? The Guns are back, baby! Oh, you guys, hurt people? Congrats on doing your job. That's kind of what this business is about. But now it's time for us to do our job, which is take back our tag team titles. What? Well, I'll tell you, gentlemen, what? I appreciate the moxie. I respect the courage. But even more than that, I respect your father. And if it wasn't for him, these two monsters would have already choked you two out. But I'm about business. Next week, for the AEW World Tag Team Championships, it'll be the Hurt Syndicate against a couple of ass boys.
Well, that stung. Bobby Lashley. Whoa, man. Talk about a scary man.
Ass boys. Hey, ass boys. You know what? You're. And if you're not down with that, we got 2 words for you.
Well, the Guns calling out the Hurt Syndicate in search of their long-lost AEW World Tag Team Championship MVP, throwing the challenge right back at Cole and Austin.
Yes, sir. And like we said, Taz, it's going to be difficult to get the belts off the Hurt Syndicate. But the Guns believe in themselves.
They sure do, and they should. I respect what they did here tonight with the Hurt Syndicate. Well, fans, this past Saturday night at Collision, it was a momentous occasion for one of the bright young athletes here in AEW, Harley Cameron, picking up her first televised win here in All Elite Wrestling, a hard-fought victory over Taya Valkyrie, but a victory nonetheless. But the story did not end there. Let's head to the back where Renee Paquette is standing by.
We've been looking to get a word with our CEO, Mercedes Martin. Say hello to your CEO. Renee, I have exciting news. What's that? This Saturday on Collision, Harley Cameron will be live in concert. What? I will be live in concert in a Harley Hop Time in Houston concert? Yes, Harley Hop Time in Houston. Yes. What an amazing idea that you, Mercedes, have come up with. You know what? You're not such a dummy. I don't get it, of course you do. But you know what? I think this is fantastic. We're making up Yeah, I want to say sorry. I was so awful last week to you.
Oh, no, you weren't.
Yes, I was.
No, you weren't.
Yeah,
Harley, are you stupid or are you dumb?
Mercedes, I'm so glad that you're here. I would love to talk to you about Grand Slam. We are just 10 days away. You still don't have an opponent, but Harley just picked up her first victory on Collision. I would love to talk to you about the trajectory.
Oh my God, Harley got her first ever win. How cute.
I remember my first ever win. You know, I also remember the feeling of winning my first ever title at the age of 23. And the feeling of winning this title, and this title, and well, this title. Well, this title says that I am the greatest TBS champion of all time. And you, Harley, well, you're nothing but a loser. And losers don't get to ride the money train. Now stay away from my locker room.
My moderate to severe Crohn's disease
And my ulcerative colitis symptoms kept me
out of the picture. Now there's Sky Rizzy.
and now I'm back in the picture.
Feel significant symptom relief at 4 weeks with Sky Rizzy. Sky Rizzy is proven to help deliver remission.
And help visibly improve damage of the intestinal lining at 12 weeks and 1 year. Don't use if allergic. Serious allergic reactions, increased infections, or lower ability to fight them may occur. Before treatment, get checked for infections and TB. Tell your doctor about any flu-like symptoms or vaccines. Liver problems leading to hospitalization may occur when treated for Crohn's or UC. Ready to get back in the picture? Ask your gastroenterologist how to take control of your Crohn's or UC with Sky Rizzy. AbbVie could help you save.
I used to struggle with dandruff and scalp issues, but then I started using Head & Shoulders every wash because the active ingredient in Head & Shoulders fights off the microbes that cause dandruff. Microbes are on everyone's scalp and can cause irritation, but when you use Head & Shoulders every wash,
Keeps these rascals at bay and helps prevent dandruff before it starts. Where do you think they're going?
see, no flakes down here.
Yeah, looks great.
But a little help.
Make every wash count.
I told myself I was okay with my moderate to severe rheumatoid arthritis symptoms,
With my psoriatic arthritis symptoms. But just okay isn't okay.
and I was done settling.
If you still have symptoms after trying Humira, Rinvoq works differently. Rinvoq is a once-daily pill from the makers of Humira that can rapidly relieve joint pain, stiffness, and swelling as fast as 2 weeks for some. And even at the 3-year mark, many people felt this relief. Rinvoq can stop joint damage, and in PSA, can leave skin clear or almost clear.
Rinvoq can lower ability to fight infections. Before treatment, test for TB and do blood work. Serious infections, blood clots, some fatal. Cancers including lymphoma and skin. Serious allergic reactions, GI tears, death, heart attack, and stroke occurred. CV event risk increases in age 50 plus with a heart disease risk factor. Tell your doctor if you've had these events: infection, Hep B or C, smoked, are pregnant, or planning. Don't take if allergic or have an infection.
Ask your rheumatologist if switching to Rinvoq is right for you.
And take back what's yours.
Didn't pass the tissue test? Dr. Garcia, buckle up. There's toothpaste wipe, and then there's Crest 3D White Strips wipe. Oh, one second.
Crest 3D White Strips safely work below the enamel surface to whiten like a $400 professional treatment. The #1 teeth whitening brand in America, and use Crest 3D White toothpaste to maintain your smile. Crest.
I need these items printed by Friday.
Certainly. Are you 4imprint certain? We are 4imprint. Certainty matters. When you need promo gear for gifting clients, customers, and your team, 4imprint.com has items certain to wow.
4imprint, for certain. Hangman, I'd love to follow up with you with what we saw last week. It seemed like you were maybe in pursuit of Swerve Strickland.
No, it was nothing. No, you know what that was? It was a moment of weakness. It was a mistake. And that's all I'm going to say about that. And you don't ask about it again.
You understand?
Okay, well, listen, 2 weeks ago, Christopher Daniels said that after your Texas death match with him, that you injured him so badly that he would have to retire from professional wrestling. And correct me if I'm wrong, but it looked like there was maybe a bit of regret on your face.
No. Christopher Daniels overstepped. He overplayed his hand and he accepted a Texas death match with the Hangman. I did exactly what I told him I would do, and I hurt him so bad that he will never wrestle again. And I do not regret
Renee,
a sec.
please, can we tell this guy to wrap it up?
No.
I've been waiting. You said, look, I've just been waiting for a long time.
Look, I respect you, Hangman. I really do. What you did to Christopher Daniels was awesome. You hurt him. He'll never wrestle again. You were so brutal. He's in a neck brace. Like, what if you hurt Anthony Bowens like that? I would do it myself, but I'm so busy with the Open Challenge, Best Wrestler Alive, etc. What if you put, like, Billy Gunn in the hospital? You'd be great at that.
Oh, you know what? You might be onto something. I would love to put someone in the hospital.
Yeah.
Tonight?
Yeah.
And I don't see Bowens, I don't see Billy Gunn, but you're here.
Yeah.
Yep, thank you, Renee, for your time. I'm going to go to my car. Thank you, guys.
Goodbye. It's okay. No, I'll come with you. Actually, yeah, I'm going to come with you.
Max Caster biting off a little more than he intended to chew here tonight.
This is a tag team battle set from the ball with a 20-minute time limit. Approaching first at a combined weight of 512 pounds. Buddy Matthews, Brody King, Hound of Hell!
Tony, it was a couple weeks ago at Collision where the Hounds of Hell, Brody King, Buddy Matthews, said they were following their own path now. They were effectively let off the chain, not a path that someone else has set them on. They will determine their own destiny, whether it's as a team, whether it's as individuals. They are the Hounds of Hell, and they have been unleashed.
It's the right move, I tell you that, because these two men are phenomenal. And of course, Buddy confronted, as we saw, Okada, and Okada kind of changed his tune and won it.
Yeah, Okada seemingly goaded into putting that Continental Championship on the line.
Buddy, we have seen Don Callis' face twice. Yes, a little rough. But before the 9 o'clock hour. And Terrible is being accompanied by Don Callis, the Proto Star Kyle Fletcher, and the AEW International Champion, the Alpha Kanuski Takeshita.
For as vile of a human being as Don Callis is, Taz, he certainly has an impeccable eye for talent.
He does. I mean, Don has been around this great sport for a lot of years, and he does. He knows how to recruit talent. For sure, both these guys are tremendous professional wrestlers here. You're looking at Takeshita and Fletcher, but they are going to have their hands full, in my opinion, against Matthews and King.
Yeah, you know, also, Taz, they've gotten better. Takeshita and Fletcher have under Don Callis. It's another pat on the back to Callis, but it's true. I mean, Kyle Fletcher has prospered under Don Callis.
I mean, as has Konosuke Takeshita capturing his first championship of his AEW career, that AEW International Championship, which he has been defending around the world.
I mean, I think everybody in the Don Callis family has prospered. I really do. I mean, Don, as he puts headsets on here, I mean, Don was just sitting there putting you over, saying you do a great job, and, you know, welcome back here to the desk again.
Ever heard of him? I came out twice. I was going to say, you ever heard of the law of diminishing returns, Don? Not where I'm concerned.
Your men cannot look past the Hounds of Hell here.
Who said we were doing that?
Well, I did.
Listen, I think the Hounds of Hell are a tremendous tag team. Fantastic. The only problem for them is they live in a world where Takeshita and Kyle Fletcher are the real alphas of this company.
Well, and also, Tony, to that point, Takeshita and Fletcher, they can't afford to look past the Hounds of Hell, but also, Buddy Matthews, he can't afford to look past Fletcher and Takeshita. He's got that match with Okada set for Grand Slam Australia for the Continental Championship. Is Matthews going to be completely focused tonight?
That's a good question, but right now we do have two of the great athletes from Australia who both will be in Brisbane. Both will be in action. Love to see them hook it up to begin things.
Good wrist control right there by Fletcher. 2-on-1. That is 2 hands on 1 wrist. But look at Buddy. Super athletic and skilled.
You'd be hard-pressed to find a better built, more athletic guy in the wrestling industry than Buddy. But he's in there with the future of this company, Kyle Fletcher.
As now Fletcher being driven down to the mat, rolls through, looking to alleviate the pressure and turn the tables on Buddy Matthews. And Matthews, he was somebody that really was a trendsetter for athletes like Kyle Fletcher, for the next generation of Australian stars, making the trip to the UK, making the trip to the United States, wrestling internationally, and making a name for themselves outside of the scene in Australia. Sweep there by Fletcher, avoided by Matthews, side headlock taken, and now shoulder tackle. Fletcher barely given any ground, so nice side headlock taken on Matthews immediately for the head scissors.
And Matthews just too strong for that.
Fletcher looking for sunset flip. Matthews looking for a big knockout shot. Fletcher narrowly avoiding it. Yeah, great quickness right there by Matthews. A well-polished veteran pro wrestler. He is tremendous between the ropes. There's no doubt that's what Buddy is.
Do you know that Kyle Fletcher is so famous since he came to the Don Callis family in Australia? He can't even walk down the street without security. That's how over he is. That's how popular he is in Australia. And we're going to bask in it in a very short time at Grand Slam.
I was wondering who's going to go into Grand Slam Australia a week from Saturday with the most steam. Is it going to be Buddy Matthews or is it going to be your duo here?
The Don Callis family always has all the steam, Shivani. You should know that.
That was a tag. Look out. Takeshita didn't see, doesn't realize Brody's legal.
Thunderous chop from Brody King. You'd be hard-pressed to find too many people who can match Takeshita's size and power-wise, but I think Brody is one of the guys who can.
You think? I think that's pretty evident. I mean, he's a monster, is Brody King.
Oh, look at this. He's eating those blows. Those are clinch fist blows. Side of the head. He ate 3 of them.
And in comes Kyle Fletcher. He gets driven down by a thunderous chop. The smartest thing Fletcher did was get the hell out of the ring. I don't blame him for a shot like that.
Great call.
Now things breaking down a bit between these two teams as Brody King sending to catch the international champion of the barricade. Matthews driving Fletcher face first. I don't think it's a good move, Cal, for your guys to try and turn this into a fight on the outside. I don't like their chances against the Hounds of Hell on that.
I agree with you. You know, the first time I saw Brody King in a hotel, I was terrified. He's the type of guy you see him on the street, you walk the other way. Very scary individual.
AEW Dynamite live in Atlanta, Georgia. Tag team action underway. The Hounds of Hell, Brody King and Buddy Matthews. Kyle Fletcher and Konosuke Takeshita is. So I get a new knee. It's okay. I'm good. Now Matthews stacking up. Fletcher and Takeshita.
Can someone wake up Ramsburg and Tash? Why don't you go in and be an enforcer here?
Well, now that's a different level of pay for
You
me.
let him take your chair.
Well, he acts like a gentleman.
I literally watched you shoot on half your opponents when you were wrestling. You let the guy take your chair? What is this? It's ridiculous.
Oh my God! Wow! Bryce Remsburg, the referee, trying to get the action back into the ring as we take a look at Brody King just throwing his body nearly 300 pounds plus. At the Don Callis family in unison, and
Tash, do something. Go get your chair for God's sake.
Fletcher to catch the sandwich against the barricade, and action continues live on Dynamite. Don't go anywhere.
These are my teeth. A few overlap.
Others are straight, crooked, and cat.
Oral-B Electric cleans better with one simple touch.
No matter what kind of teeth, you got a brush.
Oral-B's dentist-inspired ground brushing hugs them, cleans them, gets in between, going where regular brushes don't reach, so teeth get 100% better clean. These are my teeth, the key to my look.
And here's how I perfectly clean every nook.
Your perfect clean starts with Oral-B.
Sometimes my moderate to severe plaque psoriasis gets in my way. But thanks to Sky Rizzy, I'm free to bare my skin. With Sky Rizzy, I saw dramatically clearer skin. And many people were 100% plaque-free. Sky Rizzy is just 4 doses a year after 2 starter doses.
Don't use allergic. Serious allergic reactions, increased infections, or lower ability to fight them may occur. Before treatment, get checked for infections and TB. Tell your doctor about any flu-like symptoms of vaccines.
Now's the time. Ask your doctor about Sky Rizzy, the #1 dermatologist-prescribed biologic in psoriasis. Learn how AbbVie can help you save.
Looks like it's frying time, huh?
Dr. Garcia?
That gritty film on your teeth is actually the buildup of plaque bacteria, which can cause cavities and lumps. And your toothpaste just isn't cutting it.
Most toothpaste quit working in minutes, but the antibacterial fluoride in Crest Pro Health protects for up to 12 hours.
So I can stop cavities before they start.
The #1 toothpaste brand in America. For even more protection, use with Crest Pro Health mouthwash. Crest.
If you love to travel, Capital One has a rewards credit card that opens up a world of possibilities. With Venture X, you earn unlimited double miles on everything you buy. And turn all of your purchases into extraordinary trips. Plus, get premium benefits at a collection of luxury hotels when you book on Capital One Travel. And get access to over 1,000 airport lounges worldwide. Open up a world of possibilities with Capital One. What's in your wallet?
Find the things you love. Welcome to your Walmart.
Sounds like you need to vaporize that cold. Dayquil Vapor Cool? It's Dayquil, plus the rest of Vicks Vapors. Dayquil Vapor Cool. The vaporizing daytime coffee-making stuffy head power through your day's medicine.
If you tried the double sonic smasher, not a half price drinking the app. Live free, eat Sonic.
Now at Verizon, get iPhone 16 Pro, iPad, and Apple Watch Series 10, all free on us.
Welcome back to AEW Dynamite. Our raucous crowd joining us here in Atlanta, Georgia. As Kyle Fletcher, Konosuke Takeshita of the Don Callis family looking to take down the Hounds of Hell, Brody King and Buddy Matthews.
How strong is this guy? Look at this Brody. How strong is he? Sorry to interrupt you.
No, I mean, Brody King, he's been enduring a lot of punishment at the hands of Takeshita and Fletcher, but yeah, he was still able to elevate Takeshita and drive towards that corner of the waiting tag of Matthews. Whoa! What an elbow strike!
And there's an opening right here.
Yes, there is.
For King.
Yeah,
Get Matthews in.
Tony Brody King has the type of power that can change the complexion of a match in a blink of the eye.
We need some very strong legs here. Very strong legs get out of this. Or back elbow work.
Back elbow. Takeshita anticipated the third back elbow and caught Matthews with the high kick.
Yeah, but Matthews is off the apron thanks to the smarts of Takeshita. Very smart what he did, dropping Matthews off that apron.
That's called an insurance policy, Taz, just in case, and it worked well, paying dividends now.
It definitely did.
Takeshita reared back, caught Brody with that elbow strike, thinking perhaps Blue Thunder bomb. That's Takeshita. Oh, look at this. Look at the pump. Takeshita, what a German suplex from Brody King to his face.
No. Brody King got right up out of that.
Rolling elbow strike. King looking for the Gonzo bomb, but instead Takeshita escapes, ducks under. No! Both men the same idea. Both men down. Both men to their feet. And both men collapse.
And the fans love it. Listen to him. What a battle we are seeing here tonight.
Two big guys for sure, Takeshita and Brody, both big men. Landed hard into each other. They're both flat back right now. Bryce Rensburg, the referee, giving a 10 count to both athletes to make it to their feet. King to his knees, makes him a corner tag made to Buddy Matthews. Fletcher likewise tagged in by Takeshita.
Come the Australians once again.
A hip toss neck breaker combo from Matthews, picking up the pace here. And there's very few athletes that can match or exceed the pace of Kyle Fletcher's has, but Buddy Matthews is one of them. Oh yeah, there's no doubt about that. Buddy is a stud.
Oh, come on. That's dirty pool there. And for a man that size, Taz, Buddy's got so much speed and quickness.
Yeah, that amazing first step explosion for sure. Oh, watch this. Buddy, he's thinking that draping DDT, but Fletcher turning the tables on Matthews. No, Matthews. Oh, he checks Fletcher from the ring. Come on. Boots into the face, and now Buddy Matthews.
That was impressive.
Damn right.
Super impressive.
There are few athletes in the world like Buddy Matthews. He is up to the top. He's on the ascent. And the Meteora drives Fletcher down. The cover is made. And now Fletcher escapes.
Give Fletcher a lot of credit getting out of that, guys. Holy smokes, what a match. The fans agree.
Matthews looking for the stop. Half suplex. Matthews' momentum carried him up to the corner. And now Fletcher ran right into the waiting knee strike. You could feel that sense of urgency by Buddy. Uh-oh, watch out. Takeshita tried to interfere. Matthews, a well-placed kick, sends the international champion to the floor.
Oh crap, here comes Okada.
Matthews and Okada, that's Okada. It's music, I mean. Yeah, the Continental Champion, the man who challenged Buddy Matthews to meet him at Grand Slam, Australia, February 15th in Brisbane. But Matthews, he took his eye off his opponent for a moment.
It was just enough to change the complexion.
That's... Now, oh, wait a second. Matthews slips in between the legs of Fletcher and drives him down. The rising knee striking down. You wouldn't have anything to do with Okada's music being played right there.
I don't know what you're talking about. I'm out here calling it like I see it.
And you can't play Don. It's not like he's running a truck. It's not Don's fault.
It's pretty apparent Okada does not want Buddy to get to Australia.
On the attack.
That's what that music, that distraction was all about. Look at that.
The cover Buddy Matthews. And Takeshita. Breaking up the pin at the last possible moment. A drop kick to Matthews and a senton to King.
There we go.
And here we see Takeshita. Wow, what a combo. But unfortunately, his partner maybe got the worst of it. And now Matthews and Takeshita out on the apron. But
there's a big man behind. Yeah, Kuda said it right.
a real choke on.
What is this now?
We've seen how dangerous Brody King can be in his position as Matthews sends Philly to the floor. And look at this, Takeshita raking the eyes.
Looks like an illegal choke there, Taz.
He had it pretty tight on the outside. Up Fletcher's got it here.
Oh, big spotted.
The DDT, 2, and no! A 2 count.
Brody left in the big Brody now.
Great job by King on that kick out, buddy. Oof. That's Kyle Fletcher looking for that sheer drop brainbuster. But Brody King trying to turn the tables. Takeshita brings it back down. Elbow strike. There you go. Combinations.
Brody's still on his feet. My God.
He's a monster. Tandem offense from Takeshita and Fletcher. And now, assisted brainbuster. 1, 2, 3. Baby. And on to Grand Slam we go. And Kyle Fletcher. I mean, Fletcher and Takeshita getting the win, but how damn tough is Brody King? They had to drop a building on him to pin him. Yeah, no man is kicking out of what that also was on the back of the head of King. An impressive victory for these two men for sure.
And now they can turn their attention to Grand Slam Australia and Ospreay and Omega. But fans, let's bring you back to this past Saturday night. Samoa Joe and Hook in tag team action, defeating the Patriarchy's Nick Wayne and Kip Sabian. But after the bell, the attack and the assault was on. The numbers just too much for Samoa Joe and Hook this past Saturday night. But something tells me that's not where this all ends.
You ready? Yeah. Hey, which speakers for? Who's this guy?
Yo, he's in Japan, bro. Hey, what's going on?
Listen, when people wrap steel around my skull, I get a little bit emotional.
Yo, you said it yourself. If you're furious, you can't be focused.
I'll tell you about your mom stuff against me. Yeah, you first.
Hey, yo!
What's the word, huh? Where is your dad? He's not here right now.
Oh, yeah? Got a follow up? Oh, no. I think we should come back later when he's here, right?
Yeah, how about you jog on, bro?
Yeah. Or we could leave a message. So your daddy, I said hi.
Guys, what the hell happened here?
A little technical difficulty there. I guess message was sent.
Boy, Christian wanted no part of that, did he?
Oh, MJF.
Christian Cage better count his blood, but he was not
Dun,
in
dun,
the
dun.
locker room. Fortunately for Nick Wayne and Kip Sabian, the same cannot be said. And we have to deal with Don Callis, and now we can deal with this.
What a way to run tonight.
It's what's called a losing streak, Tony.
Ladies and gentlemen, Maxwell, Jacob, Freeman, and JF.
When are you going to come out here and insult somebody? Oh, come on, give MJF a chance.
Cut my music, cut my music. A chance to discredit a Hall of Famer like Jeff Jarrett, perhaps.
Yeah, maybe. I never liked Jarrett.
Geriatric Jeff Jarrett.
Well, there you go.
All you had to do was stay out of the way of a young, fast-rising, incredibly handsome, humble star, and you just couldn't do that, could you? No, no, no. And that's precisely why I had to teach you a lesson, Jeff. And that lesson is as follows. AEW. The E in AEW, it stands for All Elite Wrestling. Not all elderly wrestling. Where's it? I'm good. Hold on. Give me a second. That hurt. My stomach hurts. Give me a minute. Okay. And now that carny schmuck is out of my way, I am one step closer to once again obtaining my Triple B, baby. Because ain't nobody on the level of the
Max Caster.
Hey, out of my ring! Hey, man, out of my ring!
Well, we know who he's running from.
I'm talking!
And that's Hangman
This is
out of
not
Page.
your
We saw that earlier.
This is my time!
He's still on the run, apparently. Oh, man.
Yeah. Here comes Hangman.
Man definitely wants to get his hands on Caster, who was shooting his mouth off earlier. If Castro is smart, he'd be 2 towns over by now, but...
Yeah, he's gone. Castro went right through the fans, through the crowd here.
And once again, MJF and Hangman Adam Page crossing paths like they did last week.
Are we for real right now? This is my time.
Make the
Oh,
face.
you guys like cowboy shit, huh? Well, before I was so rudely interrupted by a hack, a talentless, worthless hack. As I was saying, ain't nobody.
So much for Southern hospitality.
Ain't nobody on the level.
Yeah!
You're not kidding. Interrupt him again. I love it.
Dustin Rhodes, baby!
That's a whole other topic, Excalibur, but here comes a legend, my
No,
friend.
no. Cut his music. Cut his music. Cut it. Cut it. Cut it.
You think that Dustin Rhodes is afraid of anyone? I mean, anyone.
But
You are dead wrong.
this is Max's time. It's MJF's time. Dustin Rhodes, a true legend in this sport, one half of the Ring of Honor World Tag Team Champions.
Listen, buddy, I am talking right now. Shut your stupid trap. All you do is come out here and badmouth everybody in the back. You degrade them. You talk about people that aren't even here anymore, like my friend Owen Hart. Look at me in my eyes, you son of a bitch.
Ooh.
I suggest you keep Owen Hart's name out of your mouth or I'm gonna kick your teeth in. Stop talking about people's wives. Stop talking about people's past issues with their drugs and alcohol. I am one of those. 16 years clean and sober. I went straight to hell. I looked the devil in his eyes and I kicked his face in. I crawled out of hell, Max. You're not the devil. You have all the potential in the world, and you choose to just go to these dark places. There is a reason I am still here at 55 years old, hanging with everybody on this roster. It is because I am a survivor. I am the last of my kind. Because I've survived everything you can even think of out of your skull right now to do to me. I've been through, boy. I want you to know this right now. When I am gone, the mold will be broken forever, Max. I am better than you and your punk bitch ass.
Some serious stuff we're watching and listening to right now, guys.
Dustin's not playing around. Some barely contained fury on the part of the natural Dustin Rhodes.
He has battled through his struggles, no doubt about it. Come out the other end clean.
Okay, time out, okay, time out. Everybody, bravo, give it up for Dustin Rhodes, huh? Take a bow. My God. That was incredible. But I gotta tell you, Dustin, the part where you said you were better than me, that was interesting. I'd imagine all those years of you being a worthless drug addict
Here we go.
turned your brain into Swiss cheese to come to that realization.
But you know what, Dustin? Allow me to smarten you and all these people on what you're all about, okay, bud? Dustin Rhodes is the man that took 37 long, hard, arduous years of blood, sweat, and tears just to get out from underneath his daddy's shadow. Ooh, struck a nerve, Goldie, huh? Okay. Well, I got a better one for you, huh? You wish. You know what's so sad about the whole thing? Is that after all that hard work and sacrifice, now you live in the shadow of your little baby brother.
Yeah.
Yeah, just knew it was a matter of time. I think MJF knew it. Security's also the hand trying to separate these two athletes.
But look at Dutch getting the blows in.
We have the AEW officials in there. There's Jerry Lynn. Even Christopher Daniels there.
Nice.
Big height advantage when you have these type of protocols and you have that height. It helps you. Not that I would know.
Security senior officials trying to restore some order to this place.
Oh, wait, MJF now.
You know that what I'm
MJF never met a low road he wasn't willing to take. It's not a match. It's not to be illegal. It's a fight. That was some shot, man. MJF's the uprights there, so to speak. Taking the breath out of the lungs of Dusty Rhodes.
Yeah, to say the least, Dustin's going to need some help getting out of this ring.
Hangman did a number on you, huh, old man? Well, fans, we still have more Dynamite to come live on TBS and streaming on Max. Don't go anywhere.
Sometimes sweat just hits you out of nowhere. Oh, yes, it does. The secret whole body bright field deodorant includes all that delightful sudden sweat everywhere. Everywhere? Oh, yeah. It's aluminum free. Keeps you 72-hour fresh. Even IOB recommends it. Amazing. Because all this random sweat is making you sound like a teenage boy. That's not us anymore. The secret? We don't have to give a flat. What is this stuff on prom night? I know, right? What is that? I have no idea. The secret. No sweat.
Curiosity is a question at the edge of every thought.
What's that calling on? Vitiligo. I think I did pretty good. That's so cool.
With vitiligo, curiosity asks,
So if your color can go away, can I ever come back?
curiosity is calling. When you answer, discover what's possible at vitiligo.com.
Mopping is hard work, but I thought it was the only way I can get my floors truly clean. And then I tried the Swiffer Power Mop and realized that I can get cleaner floors without the extra work. It has a built-in solution that breaks down dirt on contact, and it adds hundreds of strips to strip away sticky messes, even from grout wipes. Okay, Power Mop. Plus, 360-degree flow ads, things up along baseboards, and even behind the toilet. So ditch the bucket and all the hard work that comes along with it with the Swiffer Power Mop.
The game is on the line, and I've only got a shot clock's worth of time to tell you about Subway's $6.99 foot-long deal. That's right. Order now in the Subway app and get any foot-long on the menu for just $6.99. Fresh sliced deli meat, fresh crispy veggies, fresh baked bread. Wait, can I get a timeout to talk about that bread? No timeout. Ugh. What else? Get it now on the Subway app. Any foot-long for just $6.99. Deal's only here until March 13th. The clock is winding down. Use code 699FL now.
Friday nights, you bring your A game. Flirty walks, you bring your A game. Bring your A game when taking care of your sexual wellness and include Apertude, a prescription medicine used to reduce the risk of HIV. Apertude helps give you continuous protection when taken every other month, and it's proven superior to once daily PrEP in reducing the risk of HIV. You must be HIV negative to receive Apertude and get tested before each injection. If you think you are exposed to HIV or have flu-like symptoms, tell your doctor right away. More HIV testing may be needed. Apertude does not prevent other sexually transmitted infections. Practice safer sex to reduce your risk. Get Apertude as scheduled. Missing doses increases your HIV risk. Don't take Apertude if allergic to it or taking certain medicines that may interact. Tell your doctor about your medical conditions, liver problems, and mental health. Serious side effects include allergic reactions or rash, liver problems, and depression. If these occur, get medical help right away. The most common side effect is injection site reaction. You bring your A game to everything you do. Ask your doctor about Apertude.
Get the new Samsung Galaxy S25 Plus with AI on us. Only on Verizon. Feeling healthy by leaps and bounds. Making a dinner that makes their whole day. And giving your best friend the best nutrients for their best life. Science did that.
Welcome back to AEW Dynamite, live on TBS, streaming on Max. As the action continues, let's go to the ring in the Dapper Yapper, Justin Roberts.
Ladies and gentlemen, the AEW Women's World Champion, the Glamour, Mariah May.
10 days from today, February 15th, immediately following NBA All-Star Saturday here on TNT, it will be Grand Slam Australia, and it will be Mariah May, the Glamour, putting her AEW Women's World Championship on the line against the woman she betrayed so viciously, so heartlessly, timeless Toni Storm.
How can someone so gorgeous, so alluring, be so despicable?
As Mariah May is set to join us here at the commentary desk, and
Nice.
This ties up a football with a 20-minute time limit. Introducing first from West Africa, Queen.
Hello,
Laminata.
the Glamour.
Isn't it crazy that me being here actually raises the testosterone level?
You think really? Yeah, I'm right. It does. I mean, women have not just estrogen, but they have testosterone in their bodies too, just not as much as men.
Exactly, Taz. I mean, you understand.
Yes, I do.
You're the only one here miserable enough to be on the same page.
Yes, I am the Glamour. You are correct.
Thank you.
Our kindred spirits. And I understand we got to back up to the ring and Justin Roberts.
What?
And her opponent, playing the role of the Glamour, Mariah May, timeless Toni Storm.
Wow, timeless. Toni Storm like a chameleon. Amazingly talented woman. I mean, Toni, like it's the Glamour. I mean, you have to be impressed with this, no?
Yeah, undoubtedly, she's an amazing actress and an amazing pro wrestler. Champ, what do you think about this? Mariah, talk to us.
This is wonderful. Now the spitting image of the AEW Women's World Champion, Mariah May, timeless Toni Storm, just inhabiting another of her many tremendous roles and great performances throughout her career.
Oh, she got everything down, the looks, the mannerisms.
But Toni Storm still going to have her hands full with Queen Aminata here tonight. Oh, yeah, absolutely. But
match gets fully underway. Fans want to let you know you can watch international best hockey as NHL stars compete to see which nation will reign. The four nations face off beginning February 12th at 7 p.m. on TNT and Max. So we have the nation squaring off here tonight on Dynamite. Phenomenal representing Guinea, West Africa, and Times Tony Storm, or should I say Mariah May, representing London or the Gold Coast.
We're not going to call her Mariah.
I'm sorry, what?
We're not going to call her Mariah.
Well, you got to admit, her looks, her mannerism, take a look at what we're seeing right here.
Touche, Tony Storm. Touche. I did this already. How many months ago? Touche.
Well, Mariah, I'm sure it's flattering that someone as talented as Tony is doing this.
Yeah, it's very flattering, just like this costume. I mean, how much do you think she had to have this altered to fit her?
But just like you flattered Tony Storm for months and months and months in pursuit of betraying her and capturing.
Okay, but was I not? I was given her costume. I was given it. How did she get this, huh? Her perverted little butler get it for her?
Now you see Serena Deeb, who's had her altercations with Queen Aminata as of late, taking in the action here in Aminata.
It's just what we need. Serena Deeb.
Oh, now slap across the face of Aminata from Thomas Tony Storm to the midsection. Be careful, Excalibur. We haven't guessed at the best. Oh, damn it.
She's been studying my tapes.
Just like you study her tapes.
Well, you did a good lake trip that time. You learned and knew everything about her. Interesting to see how it's all
Congratulations. It only took her a year.
Aminata looking for that boot through the ropes. Tony. Oh, the hip attack sends Aminata spilling to the floor.
Jack Jones. It'll be interesting to see how much you would really learn coming up a week from Saturday in Brisbane.
The real Mariah May looking unimpressed at the performance by her challenger in Brisbane Grand Slam, Australia.
More than unimpressed.
Tope between the second and third rope, coming away with a souvenir. As Tony Storm in trouble, Aminata with the advantage, and the action continues live on Dynamite.
What's up? You seem kind of sluggish today. Things aren't really moving. You could use some Metamucil.
Metamucil psyllium fiber helps keep your digestive system moving so you can feel lighter and more energetic. Metamucil keeps you moving. And try the 2-week challenge at metamucil.com.
The itch and rash of moderate to severe eczema disrupts my skin. Despite treatment, it's still not under control. But now, I have Rinvoq, a once-daily pill that reduces the itch and helps clear the rash of eczema fast. Some felt significant itch relief as early as 2 days, and some achieved dramatic skin clearance as early as 2 weeks. Many saw clear or almost clear skin. Plus, many had clearer skin and less itch, even at 3 years.
Rinvoq can lower ability to fight infections. Before treatment, test for TB and do blood work. Serious infections, blood clots, some fatal. Cancers including lymphoma and skin. Serious allergic reactions. GI tears, death, heart attack, and stroke occur. CV event risk increases in age 50 plus with a heart disease risk factor. Tell your doctor if you've had these events. Infection, Hep B or C, smoked, are pregnant or planned. Don't take if allergic or have an infection.
Disrupt the itch and rash of eczema. Talk to your dermatologist about Rinvoq.
Oh, pizza! We're trapped by dishes.
Don't worry. They've got new Dawn Power Suds. It'll power through this whole pile with ease.
Yeah, it's the dish soap with 2 times more powerful suds.
Lucky ducks.
Dawn's first suds that trap, lock, and remove 99% of grease.
So it doesn't get passed from dish to dish.
Ooh, clean and stacked.
Like ducks in a row.
Good one.
New Dawn Power Suds, the better grease getter.
You guys think we come here too much?
Your cousin from Boston.
I forgot to wash my work shirt.
Just wear it again. I added down the Unstoppables with odor blocker to the wash, and it keeps our clothes fresh all day.
Ooh, I'm a big feeling it at work today. And on my way to work. Average security.
Looks like she uses Unstoppables too.
It smells like I'm actually paying attention.
Down the Unstoppables with odor blocker for all day freshness. Smell unstoppable.
We're heading to the beach for another Twisted Tea drop. We're surprising real Twisted Tea fans who love the smooth and refreshing taste of Twisted Tea Hard Iced Tea. Real brew tea with 5% alcohol. Keep it twisted.
Pocket your pace, store your things until you're ready. Then we deliver to your new home. Pause.
However you book your hotel, first check Kayak to see what lots of people say about where you're planning to stay.
We're in a volcano to test Finish Ultimate against tough burnt-on stains. Finish Ultimate breaks them down, cuts grease, and boosts shine for the ultimate clean, even on the toughest stains. Welcome back to AEW Dynamite. We are joined at the broadcast position by the AEW Women's World Champion, the Glamour, Mariah May, and that is not a mirage. That is actually timeless Toni Storm playing the part of Mariah May as she is battering Queen Aminata in the corner, and Toni Storm getting the better of Aminata. Stop doing that.
Oh my God, Shivani, wouldn't you say Toni Storm is missing a pair of things maybe? No?
Yeah.
Yes, Tony? Are you speechless? I mean, can we get something out?
Well, I shouldn't say it, but I know what you... Well, I would like to say that Toni Storm is missing that AEW Women's World Championship from around her waist. Nice. Well done. She wasn't talking about that.
Charming, really impressive stuff.
Oh, the drop kick connects. Toni Storm. Cover, Aminata able to kick out.
And it goes on. We're gonna just putting a little face. We're gonna keep doing this. We're gonna amuse this woman and keep this match going. Seriously? Seriously? What else is she gonna do? What else have we got? A little May Day? It's gonna be May?
Oh, the leg swept out. Watch out. The cover.
Oh, it's got a win by Aminata.
Shot to the chest. Aminata not impressed. An overhand strike of her own.
You know, when I dressed up as Toni Storm, I raised her stock value. I probably sold her t-shirt. She was a top merch seller when I was Mini Tony. Do you think she's going to sell me more t-shirts? Her weave is hanging down her legs. Look at that. Look at that.
Yeah, you're right. Aminata and Toni Storm just battling it out here, center of the ring. This has been a seesaw battle as Aminata over the back of Toni Storm. German suplex. Yeah, low German, but it was effective by the Queen. Toni Storm against ropes. Aminata, she's looking for this running boot. Before, will she find it this time? Aminata. Right on the job, Toni Storm. That's a big upset here. If she gets her mid-run ring and covers her, the Queen gets the victory. That was a running shin shot. That was nasty.
Yeah, it took her head right off, and now she's mimicking Toni Storm, or
now
Toni Storm.
The cover, Aminata,
Tony's playing me, Aminata's playing Timeless Tony. I mean, where does it end? This woman's division is a joke. No wonder nobody has stepped up to me.
And now Aminata looking maybe for an air raid, but instead, Toni Storm snapping off a quick DDT. Plants Aminata, and now May, the knee driving Aminata to the corner. I'm not sure if the Queen knows where the heck she's at right now. Toni Storm doing her best. Mariah May, and the head attack on target.
That rocked the head, arched the neck back.
As now she looked over at you, Mariah.
She's looking right at you, champ.
Oh, this is the fireman's carry. This is Mayday from the Glamour. Mariah May. No, it's Toni Storm.
Done.
Here is your winner, Timeless Toni Storm.
We are all set for next Saturday in Brisbane.
February 15th, immediately following NBA All-Star Saturday night on TNT. It is Grand Slam Australia. It will be Mariah May and Toni Storm for the AEW Women's World Championship, and Renee Paquette is standing by with Toni Storm.
Toni Storm, a huge... Please, Renee, call me Mariah. I'm Mariah May. And I'm the woman from hell.
and I stand on the neck of every woman in this division. Alhan, you've humoured this woman for so long.
What are you going to do?
There is not a woman alive
She's going to the ring, guys.
that can touch me.
The champion now. She's got enough. She's got enough. Yeah, she has. And that's what I think Tony Storm's trying to get out of Mariah. Trying to tick her off.
Maybe trying to get a couple of blows in before Brisbane, before Grand Slam Australia.
Mariah knows how savvy and intelligent Tony Storm is. Yes, she does.
Well, it's thought better of it.
A bit of a tantrum here from the AEW Women's World Champion.
Oh, she's checking her belt, lady.
Mariah May does not care to be upstage. But 10 days from now, Grand Slam Australia, Tony Storm, Mariah May, the AEW Women's World Championship. Can Tony Storm pull off another performance of a lifetime? But right now, we understand the natural Dustin Rhodes is standing by, and he is pissed.
37 years. People have been chipping away trying to put me in the ground. I'm still here, Maxwell Jacob Friedman. I live for blood, sweat, and tears. I am the last of my kind. I'm around for a reason, boy. And next Tuesday night, Austin, Texas, my backyard. This ain't New York City. This ain't Long Island. I'm gonna beat your ass, bitch.
I am the biggest, baddest man in this entire company. So you know what I'm gonna do? Powerhouse Hobbs, I'm coming to find you.
Hobbs said he will be waiting in the parking lot, ready to fight. This is wild. Big Bill's getting torn at Leston.
This is where it all began for you in Jacksonville, Florida. Take your bum knee, hobble on out here, and this is where I will finish it for you.
What's in the bag? It's a knee break in bricks. Using a chain, using bricks, a chair. And it's a long way down, and it's two massive men. Sadistic look in the eyes of the red one. Who is this? Oh no! The power of Bandito! Bandito's return to Collision!
Oh God.
Favorite segment, Ted?
Hi, guys! And welcome to a very special first-time live edition of the New York Minute with me, Chris Jericho. Respect Chris Jericho! And we're coming to you from right here in Georgia, live from the big ALT. Appreciate learning tree. And I think I speak on behalf of everybody here in the ALT when I say, Bandito, I don't know how you decided you're such a wanted man by returning on Collision last week, because nobody here wants you here in AEW. But since you did, I'm going to turn this into a teachable moment. Bandito, apparently, there's a $100,000 bounty on your head. But since I'm standing here with an actual bounty hunter, this week on Collision on Saturday, that's swearing. I am going to double this and make it $200,000, Brian Keith.
if you can do to Bandito on Collision what Big Bill has done to Powerhouse Will Hobbs. Hobbs, wherever you are, I hope, wherever you are, there's a great chance he's going to be right about here. There he is.
Yeah.
Powerhouse Hobbs, and he's not here to talk, Taz. Hobbs is here to fight. Yeah, he sure is. He's got that big brace on that knee. How many shots did he get today? Let's do 3-on-1, dude. Yeah, 3-on-1. Hobbs outnumbered, but he doesn't care. But wait a second, here comes the Outrunners. There you go. 2000 Turbo Floyd has Hobbs back. Things just breaking down here in the New York Minute. And security, they had their work cut out for them tonight, but yeah. Hobbs and Big Bill continue to battle under Brian Keith. Truth Magnet, Turbo Floyd, and Chris Jericho's even more security trying to separate these 6 men. Uh-oh. That man is goozled by a gigantic man right now. Well, there's 2 men. Yeah, there's goozle on either side going on. Hobbs with the grip on a security guard as is Big Bill. Oh, man. This is bad for these 2 security guys. Big Bill! God, driving the security down. And I don't see Florida. Hobbs, oh, no. Anything you can do, I can do better, says Will Hobbs.
You talking about an explosion, these 2 men. I mean, of course, it's been going on for a couple of weeks now. And fans want to see him in the ring.
Yeah, 2 massive individuals. Powerful, built men for sure. And we saw what damage they could do to one another in Jacksonville at Collision Homecoming. And now, we go. Just center of the ring. Oh, wait a second. Big Bill and Hobbs spilling through the ropes. Bill dragging Hobbs down. Tough landing right there. Oh, they're going to second dance here, guys. Oh, no. Oh, no.
Damn.
Think we're backed up? Well,
Choose Advil Liquid Gels for faster, stronger, and longer-lasting relief than Tylenol Rapid Release Gels. Because Advil targets pain at the source of inflammation. So for faster pain relief, Advil, the pain away.
Bye, honey.
Morning, Brett, huh?
Dr. Garcia?
Morning breath can be a sign of underlying health issues. Cresco Health Mouthwash protects your mouth overnight, every night, by killing millions of bacteria and preventing oral health issues like plaque and bad breath before they start.
Without the burn.
And so much pressure!
Crest. My moderate to severe plaque psoriasis held me back, but now, with Skyrizi, I'm all in. Thanks to Skyrizi, I saw dramatically clearer skin, and many even achieved 100% clear skin. Don't use with allergic. Serious allergic reactions, increased infections, or lower ability to fight them may occur. Before treatment, get checked for infections and TB. Tell your doctor about any flu-like symptoms or vaccines. With Skyrizi, nothing on my skin means everything. Ask your dermatologist about Skyrizi today.
Touches of black. They say a lot without having to say much. They stand for elegance, refinement, and prestige. Even a little can go a long way. And though they're darker than the darkest night, they make you see everything in a new light. The Kia XY Nightfall Collection.
Kia. Movement that inspires. If you're living with HIV, imagine being good to go without daily HIV pills. Good to go binge watch. good to go out even later. With Cabenuva, there's no pausing for daily HIV pills. For adults who are undetectable, Cabenuva is the only complete, long-acting HIV treatment you can get every other month. It's 2 injections from a healthcare provider, as few as 6 times a year. Don't take Cabenuva if allergic to its ingredients or taking certain medicines that may interact. Serious side effects include allergic reactions or rash, post-injection reactions, liver problems, and depression. If these occur, get medical help right away. Tell your doctor about your medicines or supplements, medical conditions, liver or kidney problems, mental health, pregnancy, and breastfeeding. The most common side effect is injection site reaction. With Cabenuva, you're good to go without daily HIV pills. Talk to your doctor about switching.
It was the most exciting time in the world. This life had extremely joyful moments and some really difficult moments.
You only come across an artist like Luther Vandross once in a lifetime.
You were never too much.
With Verizon, trade in any phone in any condition. And get the new Samsung Galaxy S25 Plus with AI and a watch and tab all on us. That's up to $1,900 in value. Only on Verizon.
Looking on, this is a situation that is far from over, Tony.
It's far from over, and I'm glad to see it's time of the main event. I'm glad to see it happen as Swerve comes out. Boy, this is going to be, we already had our desk almost destroyed. Who knows where this one's going to go?
Atlanta, Georgia, your Dynamite main event is set for one fall with a 20-minute time limit. Being accompanied by Prince Nana from Tacoma, Washington, weighing 230 pounds. Swerve Strickland!
You see Swerve Strickland wearing that robe that represents the embassy, the organization that Prince Nana established in Ring of Honor. That Swerve has worn for some of his biggest matches here. But right now, Ricochet, the blind side shot the chair into the spine of Swerve Strickland.
Right into that robe, the back of that robe. There's a lot of legacy with Prince Nana in that robe. But man, right now, that's a dangerous man with that steel chair and Ricochet. You're right, Taz. And here's a guy who took a scissors and punctured the head of another man. It shouldn't surprise you that he would start out with a chair from behind.
And you're talking, of course, that brutal assault last month by Ricochet, disrupting that match to determine who would get that number 1 spot in the Casino Gauntlet match. It was Ricochet that interrupted the match and stabbed Swerve Strickland repeatedly.
Got to point out the match wasn't official yet. Now both men are in the ring here. That steel chair stuff on the outside.
Yeah, the bell has not rung. The match has not officially started.
Yeah, but fans, we remind you once again, we're going to stay with as long as it takes past the top of the hour until we get a winner.
Oh, look at this. Swerve demanding that the bell has been rung for a fight through the pain when it may be over. Before it even begins, Ricochet.
Oh, God.
Vertigo!
That's it.
Is he going to do it? 2? No!
Now be careful with that move. It's impactful, Ricochet. But the back of your leg is kind of keeps that shoulder up a little too, but it's meaning your opponent's shoulder, back of the head, but it was impactful though. Look how Ricochet back to the corner, he was stunned. And he still has that surprised look on his face. Yeah, I don't blame him because I thought Ricochet had the quick victory. Ricochet, former AEW World Champion.
That pump kick into the face of Swerve Strickland. Ricochet continuing to apply pressure. Our main event is officially underway. Swerve Strickland, Ricochet, one-on-one for only the 3rd time in their careers. The first time ever inside an AEW ring. Prior to this, both men split the series, but they have not squared off since 2017. This match nearly a decade in the making, Taz.
And Scott, as you know, I mean, just the use the cliche bad blood, but the bad blood between these two athletes is insane.
Yeah. And when they crossed paths in 2017, Ricochet, he was the established star on the independent scene. He was traveling off to Japan. He would compete in Dragon Gate in New Japan Pro Wrestling. But wait a second, Ricochet made me think of Vertigo again.
As counter.
It was Swerve Strickland in 2017. He was on the ascent. His star was on the rise. And it was Swerve Strickland, who we saw last year, Tez. He eclipsed Ricochet when Swerve captured the AEW World Championship.
I'm sure there's some jealousy from Ricochet towards Swerve. Oh, great job by Ricochet. That drop kick counter.
Tremendous anticipation by Ricochet.
Believe that Swerve was going for a drop. I'm sorry, a leapfrog. Oh!
Coming to a seat up. Yeah, into the unforgiving barricade. Goes Swerve Strickland a second time as Ricochet to the ring.
See, now not grabbing that rope.
Grab the rope, bro.
Loves that rope.
Beautiful.
The leapfrog attempt by Swerve. Nice counter with the drop. There's his big dive.
Ricochet. We saw how hard Swerve's spine put that barricade is. Now Ricochet trying to create some space for himself here on the barricade. And Ricochet, he's a tremendous high flyer. He's very sure-footed, but in dangerous territory.
And he wants to put him out right here. Ricochet maybe thinking pile driver. Out of hell. That'd be tough to do.
Castaneda, he was banging on the steps trying to create a diversion, I believe.
Ricochet had so much success in the Continental Classic, winning the gold league, and of course then he was embarrassed by what Swerve Strickland had to say, and that has stuck with him.
Wait, look at this.
Ricochet, he was thinking Hurricane Rana, but it's...
Oh, God.
That had to crack something.
That spine, Ricochet's spine right along the top of that super strong guardrail. It's not even a guardrail.
This is going to have an impact the remainder of the way.
Look at this.
That is a type of impact that can affect Ricochet, not just for the rest of the match, for the rest of his career.
Yeah, I think you're right. I think Shivani's right too, as far as what can happen for the rest of this match. With Ricochet, I mean, man, the numbness you're going to get down your hamstrings and your calves, your quads, everything, your glutes, your whole lower body is feeling tingling right now.
Well, fans, our main event continues live on Dynamite. Ricochet, Swerve Strickland, the grudge match. Look at this Swerve.
He pulled off that pad on the turnbuckle. That steel turnbuckle is exposed right now.
This is our final break of the night. Don't go anywhere. Swerve Strickland. Ricochet continues.
If you take or have taken Humira for moderate to severe Crohn's disease or ulcerative colitis and still have symptoms, you don't have to settle. Ask your gastroenterologist if switching to Rinvoq is right for you. It's one of the latest treatments from the makers of Humira. Rinvoq works differently than Humira and may help. Rinvoq is a once-daily pill that can deliver rapid symptom relief, lasting steroid-free remission, and helps visibly reduce damage of the intestinal lining.
Rinvoq can lower ability to fight infections. Before treatment, test for TB and do blood work. Serious infections, blood clots, some fatal, cancers, including lymphoma and skin. Serious allergic reactions, GI tears, death, heart attack, and stroke occur. CV event risk increases in age 50 plus with a heart disease risk factor. Tell your doctor if you've had these events: infection, Hep B or C, smoke, are pregnant, or planning. Don't take if allergic or have an infection.
Rapid symptom relief and lasting steroid-free remission are possible with Rinvoq. Ask your gastroenterologist if switching to Rinvoq is right for you. You could pay as little as $0 per month.
Hey, brushing besties. Yet another toothpaste that does not like.
Girl, this one works.
Stop it, Taurus.
Guys, you need to try Crest White Deep Stain Remover. Basic toothpaste stops at the top. Crest goes deeper to dissolve the bonds that hold stains to teeth, lifting them away. So whiter teeth in one day. That's sense. Crest. I told myself I was okay with my moderate to severe rheumatoid arthritis symptoms.
With my psoriatic arthritis symptoms. But just okay isn't okay.
And I was done settling.
If you still have symptoms after trying Humira, Rinvoq works differently. Rinvoq is a once-daily pill from the makers of Humira that can rapidly relieve joint pain, stiffness, and and swelling as fast as 2 weeks for some. And even at the 3-year mark, many people felt this relief. Ringvoq can stop joint damage, and in PSA, it leaves skin clear or almost clear.
Ringvoq can lower ability to fight infections. Before treatment, test for TB and do blood work. Serious infections, blood clots, some fatal. Cancers including lymphoma and skin, serious allergic reactions, GI tears, death, heart attack, and stroke occur. CV event risk increases in age 50 plus with a heart disease risk factor. Tell your doctor if you've had these events: infection, Hep B or C, smoked, are pregnant, or planning. Don't take if allergic or have an infection.
Ask your rheumatologist if switching to Ringvoq is right for you.
And take back with yours.
Now for something you can both agree on. A Sleep Number smart bed is perfect for couples. The Climate 360 smart bed is the only bed that cools and warms on each side. And all our smart beds adjust the firmness for each view. Let's agree to agree on better sleep. And now save 40% on the new Sleep Number Special Edition smart bed, plus 0% interest for 36 months. Shop the Sleep Number store near you. Award-winning service designed to keep you rolling.
However you book, first check Kayak to compare car rental sites and prices to find a great deal on exactly what you're looking for.
$6 never tasted so good. IHOP's breakfast steaks combo is now just $6. Featuring IHOP's world-famous buttermilk pancakes, crispy hickory smoked bacon, and 2 eggs cooked to order your way. All for just $6. Part of the new $6 House Faves menu.
Welcome back to AEW Dynamite. Our main event is in the ring, and it is a grudge match between Swerve Strickland and Ricochet. And Taz, for the last few moments, Ricochet has been fighting from behind.
Yeah, once we saw Ricochet get driven by Strickland on the guardrail, spine first, there's been nothing left to Ricochet. Except right there.
Yeah, we're past the top of the hour, which means this grudge match is in overtime. Thanks for sticking with us. How about that comebacker?
Yeah, Ricochet, the lung blower, the cover. His leg is hooked, but Swerve still some gas in the tank, able to kick out, but immediately Ricochet seizing out with those right hands.
Speaking of gas in the tank, give it to Ricochet.
Yeah, it's impressive.
It really is, man.
The beat that he's taken.
Yeah, this is not the type of match that you typically see Ricochet engaged in. Oh, that just underscores the level of animosity between these two athletes.
And look at Ricochet. Tried to get to his feet, went down, comes back up.
This is right in the kidneys, man. It's all about the humiliation that Ricochet suffered at the hands of Swerve Strickland, the shower of toilet paper at World's End. And also it's about Ricochet's insecurities, about how he felt rejected by the AEW fans. I thought he was going to get a hero's welcome here, but listen to the people with this song. That's not very nice.
I dare say he's earned this type of chant.
Hope they're not talking to me. Now near the midsection. Trying to staunch the momentum.
Plumbing blow right there.
That's Swerve Strickland, the chop to the chest from Ricochet. Swerve.
Strickland fighting from his knees.
Yeah, Undaunted continues to try to fight back into a vertical position. Uppercut, caught Ricochet charging back in. And now Ricochet.
He's amazing. He really is. And he makes it look easy, does Ricochet.
Yeah, very fluid combination there. At the floor, world champion Swerve Strickland on his knees. He grabs figuratively against the ropes. No, Swerve able to escape. Looking for a power bomb. Ricochet escapes that time. Nice read through. Yeah, he anticipated the lariat, but instead, wow. Both men anticipating. But it's Swerve that got the better of that exchange. The falling hook down. Ricochet kicking out.
And what a tremendous exchange it was for finally Swerve.
Yeah, Taz. Look, yeah, right here into that straight old school power slam. Nice scoop slam, straight down power slam. That's rough, Shivani. That's tough.
That is rough. You are right. And now, maybe trying for a half Nelson, a half and half.
Maybe he's got a half in there. He had a tight one. Oh. Ricochet was trying to go Will Jones, but it didn't work.
Lee's German suplex sends Ricochet over the top.
Strickland's on a roll here, guys. He is.
House
call connects. And might be near for Ricochet.
Don't waste any time. Ricochet has shown a lot of reserve in this field. Here we go, Excalibur. The big one.
Swerve. Stop. On target. Swerve the cover. 2. And no. Ricochet able to kick out.
Can't believe he kicked out of that.
How the hell did he do that?
And that's exactly what Swerve is thinking. You can see on his face at times, Taz.
Yeah, no, you're exactly right. Yeah. Strickland, though, smart, Shivani. He's not wasting time. He's going on the apron there.
Absolutely good call. Stay right with him.
Ricochet.
I bet he's
whipping the neck back and now down. Swerve. Referee's yelling at these guys. Get off the ropes, Skinny. Swerve standing on the apron has used the ropes for moves, but it happens all the time. Ricochet. Oh, he missed him. Let's over. And now, suplex. Not what Ricochet intended, but a tremendous course correct.
Oh, it was phenomenal. Yeah, it's not what he intended, but buddy, it worked.
As Ricochet, now the springboard, the 450 splash, 1, 2, no Swerve, able to break free. Impressive on both sides.
I was going to say, Taz, you are taking a look at two remarkable athletes going at it right now.
There's no doubt. What the hell is Ricochet going to do now? He can do anything from up there the way this guy works on the ropes. Shooting star, press to the spine. The cover is made. 2. Again, Swerve showing his resilience.
It's amazing.
And if he would have got it, if Ricochet would have got the victory there, beating a former AEW World Champion, that is some stuff. But he didn't do it. He didn't do it yet anyway.
I'm talking about two premier athletes going for the spear gun there.
Ricochet has it.
Oh,
Right in the face. Strickland's feeling it, baby. He's feeling it. Swerve to the top. The swerve. Oh, no. He got him. It was a low blow. That might have been unintentional, to be honest with you, but I don't know if he might have gone in the
He was in a defensive position with
Oh,
Ricochet.
Spirit gun. 1, 2, 3.
now.
There's no winner. Whoa.
Ricochet! Ricochet was in a defensive position with hands up. It collided in the wrong spot.
Hey, listen, it was small thinking, Shivani, by Ricochet. Whoa. Ricochet at that rope now. Oh, some bypass and Nana now Ricochet taking that robe synonymous with the embassy. Wow, that robe is super important to Prince Nana. He got knocked on his rear end by Ricochet, but a victory over a AEW champion. Whether he intended the low blow or not, it allowed him to land the spirit gun and secure the victory. And fans are going to say Tony Khan has made it official for Dynamite. Next Wednesday night, Dustin Rhodes and MJF one-on-one. That's huge.
Yes, it is. Wow, what a night and what a freaking match.